Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Spitter getting dollars. Today I got a very crazy story to tell you, but this is about the time that I got cheated on. So this dates back to 2020 before COVID. It was a girl I was dating. She was about 18 at the time. I was about 20. You know what I'm saying? And we knew each other since high school. So one day, we got the texting, you know what I'm saying? She was cool. We used to talk like that, even before we started talking, even before we started dating, you know what I'm saying? We used to fall asleep on the phone, we used to be up talking all times of night, even before I went to school or went to work or whatever. We used to still be on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And I wake up and hang up the phone, and she wake up, hang up the phone, and we used to talk like that. We was cool. But since high school, she told me on the text one day that like, hey yo, Gary, like, I've been having a crush on you since high school. And I said, word? And she said, yeah, I always thought you was cute or whatever. I'm a very good looking guy, so I'm a very handsome guy, you know what I'm saying? By my standards, I'm a beautiful man. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I think you cool, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was cute or whatever. I'm a short guy. She was a little bit taller than me. Matter of fact, she was way taller than me, about 5'9". But I said, I thought she was cute, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And I was like, yo, like, you want to start dating, you know what I'm saying? You want to start talking? And she said, yeah, I'm down. I'm interested. So eventually we eventually, you know what I'm saying, it got to a point in the text message where I was like, okay, let's do this. And she said, yeah. So from then on forward, we started talking, you know what I'm saying? We going back and forth every day, She hit me with good morning texts, lovey dovey texts, heart eyed emojis, smiley face emojis, telling me she loved me, telling me we miss me. I was telling her the same thing. I love her, you know what I'm saying? I miss her, blase, blase, blah, whatever. So, this is going back for like a week, 2 weeks. And I was in college at the time, she had she had classes or whatever. And I take her, to school and whatnot. Some days I pick her up and take her out to eat or something like that. We get something a little small, some Burger King, some, or maybe we go out to go in the crowd, something. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like we was tight, it was going strong for about week or two, 3 weeks. Then all of a sudden, it came a point where, she started to become dissing on me. You know what I'm saying? Like she give me one word text, or every time like I'd be like, hey, like let's hang out, let's go do something or whatever. It just always seemed as though like she was ducking. Like she was never straightforward about what was going on. She was ducking. Like for example, I'd be like, hey, like let's go this place, let's go that place. Oh no, I can't today. I'm tired. I'm on my period. Blase, blase, blah. I can't do it. Oh yeah, let's go this place. Oh yeah, I'm doing something. My mom, blah blah blah. I can't go. Or she'd be like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with my cousin. I'm hanging out with my friends, or whatever. Whatever. So eventually, it was like I knew what was going on subconsciously, but it was like so badly I wanted to make this thing work. And to be honest, it just did not seem as though it was going to work long term, because she just got dissing on me. You know what I'm saying? She got cold on me. Stop sending good morning texts. Stop checking up on me. You know what I'm saying? Stop checking for me. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing stuff together hardly, whatnot. And it always seems as though she was being sneaky. And like here's another thing. We never hang out during like nighttime. Like every time like I try to ask to be like, hey, like let's go hang out, let's go do this, let's go do that. Like she just be ducking, you know what I'm saying? Like she wouldn't she wouldn't follow up. She wouldn't be like, hey, like let's do this, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Like we go places. Even then, we go places and stuff like that. And she always tell me some BS talking about some her mom had her on a curfew because she was still living with her mom. You know, living with my mom, you know what I'm saying? She talk about some she had a curfew. I'm looking like you 18 years old, like what you doing with a curfew, whatever. But anyways, that's beside the point. So come 2020, Valentine's Day, and mind you, this was like all this occurred like right before COVID happened, right before it all went down. This before COVID went down, so it was Valentine's Day, 2020, and I asked like, hey, like we gonna go do something Valentine's Day. We gonna go hang out Valentine's Day. She was like, oh no, nah, well I'm gonna be home that day. I'm be doing something with my mom. You know what I'm saying? And and Gary, I can't kick it with you or whatever. And I went out and mind you, I had it all planned out. I spent like $100 in like roses, candies, chocolate. I bought about 2 teddy bears or whatever. When this broad got in my car, because she was like, hey, you can meet me at the store, you know what I'm saying? Pick her up from the store, take her back home. And you know what I'm saying? She gave me some little whack teddy bear, you know what I'm saying, with some Takis. I don't even eat Takis. And she gave me some Skittles. I took the Skittles, but I don't eat Takis at all. But she told me she couldn't hang out that night, whatever. So it comes the next day after Valentine's Day. I look at I pull up my Instagram first thing in the morning. And mind you, this shit had me burning. I should have stopped talking to her right then and there, but I kept on talking to her. Here's the thing. She was posted up with another dude, in the picture talking about some, hey, you know what I'm saying? It was a good Valentine's Day yesterday. And immediately I text her up. First things first, I'm looking like, yo, fam, like, what's going on here? Is it something you not telling me? Is you seeing somebody else? What's going on? And she tried to gaslight me, flip it back on me as though I'm doing something. I'm saying something wrong. We arguing back and forth for like 15 minutes on text message. Then she tells me 20 minutes later, like, hey, Gary, like, let's go hang out or whatever. And me, I'm not, I at this point, at this time, like, I think my self-esteem has gotten a lot better. And my sense of saying no has gotten a lot better. Because today, if I would have saw that, I would have cut her off right then and there. Because at that time, I was so desperate to have somebody in my life, to deal with somebody in my life. I sat there. I decided to put up with it. I accepted whatever BS she was telling me, and I went along with it. And that day, she was working, fast food restaurant. I won't name the fast food restaurant. But, I came and picked her up from work. And mind you, I ain't even get a full hangout. You know what I'm saying? We go home, put on a fresh outfit, take a shower, whatnot. And mind you, this is February 15th, 2020. We didn't even hang out on Valentine's Day. We hung out at the Valentine's Day. Here's the kicker. I pick her up or whatever, I take her to the movies, we go to the movies or whatever. And that day she claimed she had to quote unquote go back to work. And I'm looking like the restaurant almost about to close, but why you gotta go back to work? But no biggie. I took her back to the restaurant and we sitting in the car. We talking, and she tells me like, hey, Gary, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm like, we talking about our feelings, you know what I'm saying, and we in the car, we vibing, it's cold outside, I'm feeling good, I'm happy, I'm smiling, it genuinely feel like, this girl might become, my everything, you know what I'm saying. But now today, I would have had the mindset that's like, yo, something is effed up about the situation. Something ain't clean in the milk, and you need to investigate this further, and you need to just cut this off and stop being so desperate to hang out with people. That's why I would tell my younger self back then. But she told me one thing that stuck out to me in this scenario. Gary, I never do it to you. I never cheat on you. I never lie to you. I never do this. I never do that. So eventually, she gets out my car. We're going out. She gets out my car. She quote unquote goes back to work. Even still today, I really don't believe it. But next thing you know, I go home, smiling and I'm happy. What I'm saying? She telling me sweet nothings and all that. What I'm saying? Selling me a dream. What I'm saying? You know how AMS say sell them to a dream and toss them to the side of the road. Yeah, she was selling me a dream. So, anyways, I go home and my dad told me, he was like, yo, like something ain't right about this whole scenario. Like, you ain't met her parents yet. Why ain't you met her parents? And mind you, we already like a month in. I ain't even met her parents yet. But she met my mom's, but I ain't met her parents yet. But she never take me home to go visit her parents. So next thing you know, I'll fast forward this to about a week or two later. I my sister, she had a friend, and mind you, I used to talk to that friend, but that was a little episode. That wasn't even nothing serious for real. We were just friends, and I was just getting to know her. But she started doing some investigative work on this girl that I was talking to, and come to find out, here's where the story gets crazy. It would come to find out it was another dude that she was talking to. And she looks up and she pulls up the page. And next thing you know, that girl that I used to talk to and my sister, while I'm in one of my classes, mind you, I'm in English class. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a little community college or whatever. I'm in English class, and she sends me the photo of that girl I was talking to laid up under another dude. And here's where it gets even crazier. The picture was dated February 14th, 2020. I was so mad. I was so jacked up. I sent her the picture. I said, yo, like, you been lying to me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You been capping me the whole time. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You say you never do this to me or whatever. You know what she sent me? She told me she didn't care. She said, I don't care. IDK. Didn't even say the full I don't care. She just said IDK. And that was the end of that. I blocked her. And mind you, I had another job interview that day after I got off of work. So that particular day, I was so jacked up in the head mentally that I did not even get the job. I did not pass the interview. I did not even get the job because my headspace was so out of trying to sell myself to that job. I just completely blanked out and didn't get the job. So after that, it like months and months later, you know what I'm saying? It's like I could not trust no other female again. I did not want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I discovered like the red pill, the MGTOW space. You know how, AMS, he be like, sell him a dream, toss him to the side of the road, all that. Then I started watching Steph is Cold. Then I started watching all these different channels, Darius M, all these different channels. And it was telling me all these things, and it resonated to me, that I was in, a beta male mindset. I was in a beta male mindset. I literally had to sit down and realize to myself, like, yo, I literally put these women before myself. I put their own happiness before myself. I put everybody's happiness before myself. And man, I was so bent out of shape. It seemed like every single day, man. What's that song? That little Dirt song. I can't get over my pain. Make you feel better. I know. Yeah, that song right there. I play that every single day. I was bent out of shape. I mean, I was so bent out of shape. I get up on dating apps. I be talking and dating like 4 girls at a time, and like would not care what each one of them think. I'm over here. I'm talking bad to women. I'm having all this bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that ain't even me, but I'm acting out because I'm so broken by what happened. But then I had to come to a realization that it's like, yo, I can't let one girl dictate how I interact with all females. I can't let one situation dictate how I go about dating dating in relationships. My mentality was messed up. You know what I'm saying? And when your mentality is messed up, you can't see the bigger picture ever. You just focused on that one little aspect and that one little situation on how it ruins you. And that's where I was, and that's where I was with it mentally. Now today, I'm open to dating and relationships, but the lessons I learned is you can never trust a woman, and this ain't coming from no MGTOW or no red pill space or whatnot. Some of it, a lot of that stuff is true, but this is coming from a common sense perspective. Whether you a male or female and you dating whoever, never trust what they say. Trust their actions. When you trust people's actions and you see them for what they is, you better able to just walk away and forget about it than to wait time and time and time and time again, and they screw you up and you end up in a dark place when things just don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned a lot from that, but I've recovered from that, and now it's today. You know what I'm saying? Things are, much better for me, higher income bracket, more money, more options. And, it's just certain things that I'm just not willing to put up with, anymore. I'm not going to accept less than from a female no more. I'm not going to accept garbage no more. I'm not going to accept, her doing whatever it is she's doing to me no more. I'm not going to accept it. I refuse to accept it. But anyways, that's the story time for the day. It's your boy Spit It Getting Dollars. Y'all holler back at me. Peace out.